It's true. When broken, we will either bleed or shed tears. These acts are both genuine traits of being a human while also being markers of human need. Hello, welcome back to Pink Ivy Media. How are you guys doing today? What's happening at your side? This is still Gist on the Royals. Please give my video a thumbs up for those of you who have not done that. And those of you who are joining us for the very first time, thank you for joining us in this channel. Please share all our good fans. You know we guys, we love you guys very much as you keep on patronizing this channel. We appreciate you a great deal. Thank you. Now, the gist we have today is about Olori Tobi. Olori Tobi has just been crying, has just been upset. She has just been sad over what transpires during the marriage celebration between the Ooni of Ife and Olori Elizabeth. And so what happens there? We heard allegedly that the Ooni of Ife, the marriage that took place in the recently on May 20th, the Ooni of Ife spent so much money, in which we heard allegedly that the money he spent was over 70 to 100 million naira. And when it got to the notice of these Oloris, they are not really happy. And these are the things that took place that make the Olori Tobi to be very, very angry and in tears at this point. You know, we talked about the fact that Olori Tobi posted something in her Instagram when this new Olori Elizabeth posted her pre-wedding piece between her and the Ooni of Ife that was flying on internet all over during that period that they were about to have their celebration. And at that point when she posted this thing, we heard that the Olori Tobi went on ahead and posted him instantly in her Instagram, saying all sorts of things that some persons don't need to come and show herself as if they are just the first wives that they only will have to marry. And she kept talking. But you guys know that initially Olori Tobi was not a talking type, but all of a sudden we heard that she is now talking, and this thing got her so angry so much. What happened at this wedding, the kind of money that the Ooni of Ife spent. But my correct people, me, I just check this matter as it be. So I was like, Ooni could have done this because of the Olori he knows he's getting married to, Olori Elizabeth. You guys know that Olori Elizabeth family, they are bastardly rich, right? They are so rich that this marriage will entails people coming from northwest, east, and south. We heard allegedly that some persons come from UK, from London, from Switzerland, China, and all over the world. People came for this marriage. That is to tell you how exposed and connected and influential this family of Olori Elizabeth is. You know how these things is now, depending on the worth of the marriage. And you guys knows that Ooni does not do anything for nothing. All of the things he do has reason. You know, Ooni is very wise. So maybe it's because of the worth of this marriage, the kind of people that are going to be involved, that made him to actually spend this huge amount of money in this marriage. And but as it is, we heard that Olori Tobi, this does not go down well with her at all. Why is she like this? Was because, you know, we heard allegedly that when her marriage was celebrated, that it was not this glamorous, it was not this big. And so she kept wondering why it ought to be so, because when the marriage was on, from her people's side, she was intending that those people comes from her family side. Like, a lot of persons are supposed to be there at the marriage, but they couldn't make it because of financial things. And so she was surprised that this kind of money could be spent just for only one Olori marriage, and then got her so upset, and she was not happy about it, and she kept talking. Even Olori marry, and we heard allegedly too that she Olori marry, and she does not hide her own. She's always saying what is in her mind out. That is what she usually do. So as it is now, we heard allegedly that before Olori Tobi spelled her own anger out, Olori Mariam actually said her own that day openly to the Ooni of Ife why he could spend such money. And as it always said that sometimes the simplest saying is the best saying. It's also the quickest permission slip anyone can give. So Olori Mariam spelled her own out that day, yoto yoto. She said her own out, and that was over. But now the Olori Tobi was the one speaking out her own mind now concerning all that has happened, that they only need not to treat them like this. If he's treating one person in one way, he's supposed to treat the other person also the other way. That they ought not to be treated differently, that will cause a lot of havoc in that palace. And she kept on talking, she kept on getting angry. So that's the gist, oh my correct people, that they are saying allegedly now in the palace of Ooni of Ife, and we have brought to you to gist you. Thank you very much. Oh, abeg, open our comment for here. Anything that you think is your comments. Anything you wish to say, please drop your comments. Thank you, and thank you again.